Welcome back, curious listeners, to another captivating episode of Heartfelt Harmony. Today in episode 11, we delve into a story where Nyla and Brody face a critical moment of truth. Their hard work and dedication are put to the ultimate test as a major crisis threatens to shatter their dreams and pull their community apart. But will they rise above the challenges, or will everything they've worked so tirelessly for crumble before their eyes? Let's find out. But before we begin, don't forget to show your support. Your engagement means the world to us. Please subscribe, like, and tap the notification bell for more heartfelt stories. And with that, let's dive into the heart of the story. The weight of the situation pressed down on Nyla like a heavy fog, blurring the edges of her determination. The crisis had arrived, casting a long shadow over the community they had toiled so hard to build. The very fabric of their shared dreams was fraying, threatening to unravel all their hopes and aspiration. Brody, ever the steadfast rock, reached out. His calloused hand enveloping hers in a reassuring squeeze, he looked at her, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames of 1,000 campfires, each flame representing a shared memory, a dream they had nurtured together. "We've come too far to turn back now, Nyla," he said, his voice a low rumble that resonated with the strength of a mountain. "This town, this community, it's more than just bricks and mortar. It's a testament to the human spirit, a beacon of hope in these turbulent times. We may stumble, we may fall, but we rise again, stronger and more united than before." His words were a rallying cry, echoing the indomitable spirit that had brought them this far. As darkness threatened to engulf their path, Nyla found solace in Brody's unwavering belief in their shared vision. She remembered the countless hours they had spent poring over maps, the late-night discussions filled with both laughter and tears, the unwavering support they had found in each other's eyes. Their love story wasn't just a romance, it was a testament to resilience, a partnership forged in the fires of adversity. They had faced numerous setbacks, each one leaving its scars on their hearts. But through it all, their bond had deepened, their strategies refined. Now, standing on the precipice of this latest challenge, she knew that they had weathered storms before. Their love was their compass, guiding them through the treacherous waters of doubt and despair. But this storm was different. Its winds were colder, its waves crashing harder against the shores of their dreams. Yet as she looked into Brody's eyes, she saw not fear, but determination. His gaze was fixed on the horizon, charting a course through the tempest. "You're right, Brody," Nyla replied, her voice catching the strength of his conviction. "We won't turn back. We'll hold fast to our vision. Our community deserves it, our love demands it." Together, they began crafting a plan, weaving together the threads of their collective experiences. They would create policies that addressed the root causes of the crisis. Policies rooted in empathy, understanding, and a deep commitment to justice. They wouldn't just react to the crisis. They would shape the response into a catalyst for positive change. One by one, they assembled their team, each member bringing their unique skills and perspectives to the table. There was Maria, the school teacher whose passion for social justice burned brightly. Carlos, the local mechanic, whose quiet strength was matched only by his unwavering integrity. Sarah, the young mother who saw in this movement a chance to secure a better future for her child. And many more, all united by a common purpose. Their days were filled with intense discussions, their nights with tireless work. But amidst the urgency, they made time for each other, a stolen moment here, a shared laugh there. A simple touch to remind each other of the love that anchored them to this fight. Slowly but surely, the policies took shape. Each policy was more than just words on a page. It was a promise, a testament to their belief in the people they were serving. They focused on creating sustainable solutions, addressing the systemic issues that had led to the crisis. They wanted to build a future, not just survive the present. As the weeks turned into months, they watched in awe as their policies began to make an impact. The community, once teetering on the edge of despair, started to heal. Families found new sources of income. The youth, once disillusioned and restless, discovered a sense of purpose. The elderly, once forgotten and neglected, were embraced and honored. The transformation wasn't easy. There were setbacks, there were doubters. There were moments when the weight of it all threatened to crush them, but through it all, they held on. They held on to their principles, to their love for each other, and most importantly, to the belief in the indomitable spirit of their community. Then came the day when everything changed. The crisis that had loomed so large on the horizon suddenly receded, revealing a landscape transformed. The community, once fractured and divided, stood united. The policies they had worked so tirelessly to implement had borne fruit. Hope, like a stubborn weed, had taken root and blossomed into a sea of change. It was a victory hard won, a testament to the power of unity, resilience, and unwavering hope. But for Nyla and Brody, the true victory lay in the love that had sustained them, the love for each other and the love for their community. News of their success spread far and wide, attracting the attention of those who had once scoffed at their grassroots movement. Suddenly, everyone wanted in. Eager to capitalize on the change they had wrought, politicians, business tycoons, even the media, all eager to take credit for the transformation. But Nyla and Brody remained steadfast. They knew that this movement, this change, was born from the sweat, tears, and sacrifices of ordinary people. They weren't interested in fame or fortune. They had something far more valuable, a community thriving on the principles of equality, sustainability, and hope. However, the attention, while unwanted, couldn't be ignored. As representatives from influential organizations began to approach them, Nyla and Brody realized they were at a crossroads. Should they use this newfound attention to further their movement or protect their community from the sharks circling their hard-earned success? It was a dilemma that threatened to pull them in opposite directions. On one hand, the desire to amplify their message, to inspire change on a broader scale. On the other, the need to safeguard their community to ensure that the very forces that had once threatened them didn't now exploit their success. In the end, it was their love for each other, for their community, and for the purity of their ideals that guided them. They chose to walk away from the spotlight, reaffirming their commitment to their community. They organized a series of events, celebrations that honored the community's resilience, their struggles and triumphs. These gatherings weren't just parties. They were testimonies to the power of the human spirit, celebrations of a community that had risen from the ashes of adversity to create a future worth fighting for. At one such event, as the community gathered, sharing their stories and their laughter, Nyla and Brody found themselves surrounded by the tangible results of their efforts. Children who once went hungry were now playing games, their laughter echoing through the streets. Young people who once saw no future for themselves were now engaged in community projects, their faces filled with purpose. Elderly residents who once felt forgotten were now active participants, their wisdom and experience valued and respected. It was a far cry from the bleak landscape they had first encountered when they arrived in this town. The difference was clear, evident in the smiles of the children, the engaged eyes of the youth, the active participation of the elderly. It was a transformation that went beyond statistics, beyond policies, and touched the very core of what it meant to be human. Yet amidst the sea of success, Nyla and Brody knew that the fight wasn't over. They understood that sustaining this progress, protecting their hard-won peace, would require constant vigilance and unwavering commitment. As the sun set over the horizon, casting long shadows across the town, they stood hand in hand, surveying the community they had helped bring back from the brink. It was a moment of quiet reflection, a time to honor the journey they had shared, the sacrifices they had made, and the love that had sustained them through it all. In that moment, they realized that their story, their love story, was more than just theirs. It was a story of hope, a testament to the power of love and unity to overcome even the most daunting challenges. So as we bring this episode to a close, let's take a moment to celebrate the love that binds us, the hope that guides us, and the resilience that empowers us to keep going, to keep believing in the face of adversity. For as Nyla and Brody's story reminds us, love and unity are the most potent forces for change, capable of transforming not just communities but lives and hearts. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, let the love within you be your guiding light, and may the echoes of unity resonate in your heart. Before we part ways, curious listeners, we want to hear from you. What does the phrase "love is the most potent force" mean to you? Share your thoughts and experiences with us. Now it's time to send this episode of Heartfelt Harmony on its way. But before we go, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. Also, be sure to tune into our next episode, where a new story of love and unity awaits. Now it's time to send this episode of Heartfelt Harmony on its way. But before we go, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. Also, be sure to tune into our next episode, where a new story of love and unity awaits.